Hi, I'm Army Dad Guitarist, and thank you so much for actually coming to another video. Um, for those of you not in kind of the loop right now, I'm a TikTok creator, and I've been a TikTok creator for about 2 years, about more than 2 years. I'm literally doing TikTok full time since last week, so it's been going. Eh. Anyways, there was this TikTok creator named that vegan teacher, and she has been saying stuff and actually doing stuff on that platform that actually got her an IP ban. What that is basically she got banned for multiple community guideline violations, as well as um, actually anything that she keeps trying to go back to TikTok for some strange reason, and she either has to get a brand new IP or she actually has to use someone else's IP because she's completely banned from it. So I was going to actually show you what she actually says in one of her posts about her truths and lies onto it. Unfortunately, I've been having some technical issues onto the actual picture of it. But one of the things she actually tries to get, her venom out on is Chef Gordon Ramsay. Because reasons. Well, because his main dish is basically the Wellington, and it's made of beef, and she's like a hardcore vegan, and she wants basically the whole entire world to be nothing but vegans. And I hate to tell you, Miss Katie, that's her. Yeah, I hate to tell you, Miss Katie, or that vegan teacher, but that's never going to happen. Okay? So, this is basically her stuff for Gordon Ramsay. Okay? It's a video onto it on YouTube. And we're going to play it real quick. This is going to be gold, by the way. Anyways, here it is.
The day Gordon Ramsay duetted me, I fell to my knees and cried.
And just for context, too, yeah, Gordon Ramsay actually did duet her after some time because she called him out and said, why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? And basically he duetted her and said, you're a vegan donut. And on the caption of it, he said, many animals are harmed in making this. So yeah, I know Gordon Ramsay actually has a awesome sense of humor onto it. And it says, I fell onto my knees and cried. I can guarantee you now. No, she didn't. I can guarantee you now. No, she did not go on my knees and cry. She keeps, Miss Katie keeps doing this to him. Okay, it's basically almost borderline. It's borderline harassment towards Gordon Ramsay. Anyways, we're gonna continue on it.
I shook my fists at a non-existent god as Gordon laughed at the trillions that had died.
And a non-existent god. Oh god. Oh yeah, and she's a songwriter too. That's why I'm kind of making this video, is because I do I'm starting to on my channel, on my YouTube channel, is anything that's actually more focus on music. I'm gonna literally critique the music onto her. And right now, it's not really looking good for you, Miss Katie. It really isn't. Okay, and I'll explain to you why it's not looking damn good for you. Anyways, let's continue.
This evil chef smirked at the Holocaust that animals are now dying through.
Yeah. And that's the one thing too. She compares the Holocaust, which is basically the darkest day or the darkest time period, I should say, in human history, to the suffering of to basically what we actually to basically eating meat. She compares the darkest day of human history to eating meat. And she continues to call it a Holocaust. It's really not a Holocaust. It's basically just a food chain. Okay, so you're wrong on that one. You're way wrong on here.
Instead of guiding his fans to watch Earthlings, to learn what is really true.
That's right. She actually does have I think it's a documentary on. Yeah, I think she has a documentary on being vegan. I've never watched it. It does not look interesting to me, and I watch a lot of documentaries because I like documentaries. And the Earthlings one doesn't look very interesting. I guarantee you it's filled with misinformation and lies, and it's not good. It just doesn't look appealing or appeasing to me. It really doesn't. And why would he guide fans into watching something that even I myself wouldn't watch, like, at all? I'm sorry. I am not gonna stand here and watch this crap, Earthlings, just because. Okay? And learn what is really true. I can guarantee this now. I've never watched a single second of that documentary, and I can tell you this now. It's going to be full of lies and half-truths and misinformation into the whole thing. And I can guarantee you this now that whole Earthling thing, it probably didn't get a whole lot of views onto it because it probably sucks. They need to make... That's the thing, Miss Katie, is, I'm here to help you out as best as I possibly can. But, go trying to have people, me myself included, trying to watch Earthlings when I'm not interested in it. You got to make it more entertaining for your fans to watch. If it's not entertaining, we're not going to be watching it. Okay? And I've watched like a whole misinformation one called Vaxxed, to where they actually included some misguided information on vaccines linking to autism, because I have a daughter who has autism. And it was completely misinformation, and it sucked. It was a horrible documentary. On the same side, you actually have the Fire Festival documentary on Netflix right now that is absolutely excellent, because they get interviews on the people that actually was there. You see what I'm saying? That way there's no misinformation, and that way there's no, misguided information. There's no wrong information conveyed onto it. It's just a great documentary of the people that actually lived through that whole scene. Okay? So let's continue. So you got to make it, so on Earthlings, I know on the next documentary you're probably make, you got to make it more entertaining, because it's probably going to suck. Let's continue. Yeah, if I can press play on it.
Gordon Ramsay continued to bully the most innocent of animals just for fame.
No. No. He doesn't bully animals. He's basically one of the best chefs in the whole entire world. And he earned that title. He earned a title as one of the basically best chefs in the whole entire world. And the reason why he got so famous is because he was basically on television. That's it. If he didn't have television, he would still be an awesome, awesome chef. And world-renowned chef, too. I mean, you say he continues to bully animals. How do you bully an animal? You can abuse animals, and please do not abuse animals. For the love of God, don't abuse animals. But how do you bully an animal? I don't know how to bully an animal. Because eventually that animal is gonna bully you back, and she's gonna bite you back and actually defend itself eventually. That's how animals work. So you can't really bully animals. I've never seen that happen before. Anyways, to continue. And
next he came for us, their protectors.
what?
Carving our wrists without feeling even a single red tear.
He has never done that. He has never put a knife to your wrists and done that. What is that supposed to mean? Seriously, what is that supposed to mean? Because I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Do you know what that's supposed to mean? Because I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What are you blabbing on about like that? Next, he came for us to protectors. He never went after anybody else. I know there's another vegan activist by the name of Hudson Lowe, who is on TikTok and basically does almost the same exact thing, but he does it in such a way that is actually professional and doesn't actually bully or demean or anybody like that. He's actually the good ones. I've actually had conversations with him, and he is nothing but the nicest guy ever. Granted, I am not a vegan. I will never be a vegan. But Hudson Lowe is one of those activists to where you can literally have an actual human conversation. People have tried to actually have human conversations with you, and they failed horribly because you demean them, you bully them, you even have no remorse for a person that literally died because they weren't vegan. I mean, this is the thing is, there comes a point to where you got to say to yourself, "Oh man, I was a horrible person back then. Maybe I should apologize." But no apology, none whatsoever. And that's just one of them. So we're gonna go to another one that's absolutely horrible. Okay, and I mean it's absolutely horrible on this one. Okay. It's this one.
Beautiful child. Beautiful eyes.
I don't know if this was posted on TikTok or not. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Okay?
Beautiful skin. Look how adorable she is.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
That's the one, too. Is she actually used a character from an actual children's cartoon show without people's permission. And I think she got a C&D for it. I think she did get a C&D. I'm not entirely sure onto it, but I think she did get a C&D on this whole cartoon character because she was basically using the cartoon character to push her agenda. And, I can't remember what it is, but I mean, it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, I know I can't use some images to push my agenda if I had one. I don't have one. But even if I did, and like that, even if there was music videos and musical artists that I actually use on my YouTube channel, I actually ask permission first before I actually post it up. The only exception is I did one video of Hot Milk. I actually did not ask for permission, and I am truly sorry, Hot Milk. But if they actually told me, hey, take it down because we don't want it, we don't want it, I will gladly take the video down. Because it's not my video, it's their video. Okay? Now to continue, to continue this horrible video.
Think about the idea of banning cruelty, but not words.
Okay.
Can you think of some words right now that are banned? What are they?
Oh, I can think of a lot of words that are banned off of YouTube and TikTok and a whole mess of words. And that's the thing is, you look right up here. I know you can't probably see because of the actual, stuff on there, but if you look, she's got a word written down in green, and then she wrote down what word it is. And this is still up on YouTube, by the way. Okay? You will be surprised at what it is. Okay? I'm going to probably stop it at a certain point to not get the whole word out, because I don't want people to get offended on my channel. I don't want to get people triggered onto my YouTube channel, because it is a horrible, horrible, horrible word. And I don't say that word no matter what meaning it is. Okay?
What are some of the words that you're never allowed to write? And
Okay.
how do we get this way in society?
We get this way in society because people have been using it as people have been using the word as not intended to. Okay? That's it. And it twists it to meaning, and actually now it means something completely separate from what it actually is. That's how horrible, horrible words are conveyed. That's how it's supposed to be,
Is banning words a good idea?
No.
When does it end? If we say we can't say the N-word, but then people ban even saying the N-word,
Yeah.
the N-word becomes the X-N-word.
And it should be, and literally it should be banned. Well, actually, because we're in America, we have a First Amendment rights. We can't really ban words. But there's a consequence. That's the thing that she never gets off of any videos, is there's a consequence to your actions. Okay? Miss Katie, there's a consequence to your actions. If you use a certain word in the context it is that you are using the word on, intentional or not, there is a consequence to your actions. Okay? You're about to use the most horrible word you can possibly use in its entire context, and your actions have consequences. Okay? That's why you got banned off of TikTok. It's because, Miss Katie, your actions have consequences. You are an adult. Your actions have consequences. I'm probably the only one in your entire life, including your husband, that's actually saying this, but your actions have consequences. Okay, let's continue.
The N-word that used to be the other N-word. And it never ends. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah. Because people keep using it in the most horrible, horrible way. And it's never, ever going to stop. Period. Now, there's some like that. There's some in their actual community that actually use this horrible, horrible word. And it's not racist, by the way. That's not the word she's actually saying. That's not racist. Okay? The word, I'm probably gonna stop the video just before she actually says the word. And I will literally tell you to go watch her video onto it and make the sound judgment for yourself onto it. But let's just say that her likes and dislikes onto this video has been disabled. Her comments on this specific video has been disabled, but she's actually opened up her comment section now. Okay? Let's just say this. This is probably the most horrible, horrible video you'll ever come across if you're, a person from African descent. If you're basically a black person, and I'm saying this with the most utmost respect for you, okay? You're going to be pissed off about this video. and you are going to want this video to be taken down. And right now, YouTube has not taken it down like whatsoever. Okay? They haven't taken it down, and I don't understand why, because it's basically, it's horrible. It's the word. It's the word you should never say. I know it's kind of Voldemort, but still.
What about other words? The F word, the C word, the R word, the S word.
They are all censored by YouTube because they don't want that on their own platform. Period. That's it. They don't want it on their own platform. It's up to them whether they want to actually use swear words on their platform, but right now they don't want it. That's the whole rhyme and reason why.
When does it end when we start banning language?
We don't ban.
Idea, really? Or is it better?
We don't ban languages. In the United States, we don't ban languages. Okay? We don't. We have a First Amendment that protects free speech. And as much as, and that's the thing is, she's from Canada. She don't have that same laws as we do. She doesn't. She can't say whatever she wants to, especially when it comes to against her own government. She can't say that. We can say it. I know I'm in the Alabama Army National Guard. I'm an NCO. I'm supposed to be leading by example. So I do not say whatever the heck I want to, especially when it comes to the government and the president and stuff. As soon as I signed on the dotted line to become, part of the greatest military on God's green earth, I signed away my First Amendment right. That's how it works. Because now, once I signed on the dotted line, the President of the United States is now the, CEO of the United States of America. And he's my boss, essentially. And I cannot talk bad about my own boss. No one can talk bad about their own bosses, or else they'll get fired. It works the same way in the military. So yeah, she does not have a First Amendment right in the country. She can't say whatever she wants to, and that's what got her in trouble in the first place.
Same words that have heard.
And look at this. Sorry, look at this. This is all dog hair. That's nasty. That is all dog hair. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. There's dog hair on it. She can't get it washed. She can't get a roller and roll all that hair off of it. No. She actually used it in the video, and it's disgusting.
Just not let them have any power.
And I'm going to stop it right there because, you get what word that is now. Okay? Absolutely 100% disgusting. Okay? The N word doesn't stand for naturally intelligent, gorgeous. No, it doesn't. In the English dictionary, it means it's basically an ignorant person, but it's actually became a racial slur during basically the early days of the civil rights movement in the United States. And it's basically, horrible to use. Especially since you have an African American character right here. You have a stuffed animal that's African American. Well, that's an African descent because she's Canadian. But you have basically a black stuffed animal, and you're literally writing a racial slur into the video. I know you got banned from TikTok. And you keep trying to come back to TikTok because you had 1.7 million followers. I know you keep trying to come back to TikTok, but yet this is the way you're trying to get back on TikTok. It's no. We don't want it here. Okay? We don't want it. Like that. I'm going to stop it right there because that word is absolutely horrible. I've never used it. I don't want my kids ever to use it. And I don't want your kids to ever use it. Okay? And that vegan teacher, you should be ashamed of yourself. And like that. Now on YouTube, you should be banned off of YouTube. Seriously, you should be banned off of YouTube too. Now, any of the followers, because I don't really have that much of followers, any of my viewers and my followers, I recommend not going to her channel to, dox her, or don't go over there and just harass her in any sort of way, okay? Don't. But she needs to be she literally needs to be off of YouTube too. Like that, she got an IP ban from TikTok, which means she's never allowed to use TikTok ever again. And she keeps, to this day, she keeps wanting to try to go back to TikTok, and it's not going to be working. Anyways, that about does it for me. I am Army Die Guitarist, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.